Hey there guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike18 here, back with another Blu-ray review and unboxing, guys. We had a pretty big Blu-ray Tuesday this past Tuesday, June, I almost said June, January 5th, and one of the titles that I picked up is Sicario. That's right, guys, Sicario, definitely one of the best movies of 2015, is now currently available on Blu-ray. I went to Walmart today, and I picked up Sicario. Definitely Walmart currently is the place that has, because Sicario, I think, in Target and Best Buy is $22.99, which was a little bit pricey. I didn't feel like spending that much. Currently, if you'd like to get it cheap and you'd like to get it now, Walmart has it for $19.99, so I think that is definitely the best deal that is currently available for Sicario. If you definitely want to make this a day one Blu-ray purchase or a week one Blu-ray purchase, definitely hit up Walmart and check them out and try to get a copy. And then I also picked up, which I will also be reviewing on this channel, I also picked up Robert Zemeckis' The Walk for $19.99, but I had to go to Target because the Walmart that I went to had like none of these. Like, I didn't see this anywhere at all. It was like very poorly stocked. Lucky I got a copy of Sicario, so please enjoy my review of Sicario here, and I will also, right after I post my Sicario review, I will be posting my Blu-ray review for The Walk. So stay tuned for that, check that out as well. But Sicario, guys, from director Denis Villeneuve. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right at this point. He's one of my favorite directors working today, as you guys know. I already reviewed Sicario. I will talk a little bit about the movie towards the end. What I want to do now is show off the packaging, what is included, and I'll talk a little bit about the picture and audio quality of the release, as well as some special features. And then I'll get into a couple of my thoughts on the movie. But you guys know how I feel about this movie. It was my it made my number 11 spot on my best films of the year. I just love this movie. Okay, it's amazing. Definitely recommend it right off the gate. But let's get into it, guys. Let me show you guys the cover art and everything, the normal that you guys like to do. I once got a comment once. Somebody asked me, he's like, Mike, why do you just like take the time to show off every single thing about the Blu-ray? Well, what if you guys are torn about making a purchase and you don't like the cover or something, or you know you're not a fan of something? So that's why I go like in depth, or at least I try to. But anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. I had to. So let's take a look at the front slipcover. Overall, thumbs up for the release from Lionsgate. This was released from Lionsgate. Slipcover, discard on the Blu-rays, very happy with. But we have Blu-ray, this is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo. We have our cast. Golden Globe nominee Emily Blunt. Apparently Del Toro won an Oscar. I do not remember what for, though. I'm not sure, guys. Let me know. What did he win an Oscar for? And I know Josh Brolin has been nominated, I think, a few times here or there. But yeah, there are cast. All three of these actors are incredible in this movie. There's the Sicario logo. I love that logo, the font. This movie is certified fresh by Rotten Tomatoes. Just trying to get the focus there. One of the best movies of the year, quoted by Richard Roeper, Chicago Sun-Times. I like the cover art of the FBI team. I love that whole entire scene at the border. And I've only seen this film once since when it first came out, and I definitely want to revisit it again on Blu-ray at some point. But let's take a look at the spine real quick. There's a nice shot of good old Benicio. There's the Sicario logo right there. Blu-ray logo and everything, and then we have Emily Blunt on the other side of the spine. Now, taking a look at the back, got a couple more quotes. One from Chris Nashatawe of Entertainment Weekly, a brilliant action thriller. And then we have Kyle Smith calls this a must-see knockout, and Pete Hammond calls it exceptional. Then we just have, I love how we just have one shot of all of our characters. I'm assuming this is where they're on that highway trying to get out of the border. Amazing, intense as hell scene. So guys, what I want to do now, if you guys would like to read a bio, if you have not seen Sicario, just look at that first line though, from the director of Prisoners. Definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Prisoners. Guys, if you'd like to read the bio, just pause the video and put it in HD, and there you go. Now, special features wise, we get a couple, and I did, now, although I did not get a chance to pop in the Blu-ray yet, I did get to look online at what is included special features-wise, and you get a couple of, like, I think there's two 16-minute featurettes, and one of them is Stepping into Darkness, the visual design of Sicario. We do get Blunt, Brolin, and Benicio portraying the characters of Sicario. Battle Zone, the origins of Sicario. I think that this is definitely 16 minutes. I think this is like 15, 16 minutes. I think this might be like 10, 12 minutes. And then this, A Pulse from the Desert, the score of Sicario, which is just amazing. Johan Johansson, man. This is his second collaboration with Denis Villeneuve, and I think he's just a masterful composer. The score is just so dark and creepy in this movie, and it just really fit the mood. Just like the use of drums beating, I just absolutely love it. One of the things I absolutely adore with this movie. So let's take off the slipcover. I think I showed you guys everything I need to. Let's do a pretty relatively quick comparison. There you have it. Sicario without the slip, and yep, everything looks the same. Now let's do us a favor. Let's open this up. Let me hide the digital copy code because I may be using this for a giveaway. I think I really want to use this for a giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in I don't know how long, but if I don't use this, I think I have a few Blu-rays in my collection that I have codes for. I want to do a giveaway at some point, guys. I'm going to try to do one in January before I have to go back to school, but I will do my best to do one. But here is the digital copy code for Sicario. There you have it. Nothing on the back. Now let's take a look at disc art. Thank you, Lionsgate, for finally including some disc art on the Blu-rays. I love when studios go the extra limb to include disc art. There's a look at the Blu-ray itself, same as the cover art, which looks very nice. I love that cover design. Very awesome, very badass, and I love the DVD cover art as well. Sicario logo yet again, and then just Emily Blunt during, or I think after the first raid scene in the movie, which is just so incredibly shot. Roger Deakins, man. Deakins. In Deakins we trust, okay? I was just checking something on the disc. So I'm putting the digital copy back in. There you have it, guys. There's the DVD and Blu-ray, and boom, there we go. Put the slip back on, and let's talk a little bit about the movie. Let's first talk about special features-wise. Special features goes. We have our special features, picture and audio quality. Now, again, as I said, I was out today, and I picked these up, and I just got in a little while ago, and I wanted to just start filming. I didn't want to pop in the Blu-ray for both this and the walk, so I'm sorry about that, but I did check online before I started shooting, and BluRay.com gave the release, I think, close to 5 stars, but 4.5 stars for the picture and audio quality, which means it's spectacular. I'm assuming it looks gorgeous on Blu-ray, pristine. I'm assuming the sound is kick-ass. And then, of course, special features-wise, I also looked on BluRay.com. In the end, you're getting probably about 40 minutes of special features with all the featurettes you get. I think that the score of Sicario is really awesome if you're into music composition. There's a little featurette on the actors. I wish there was more. Now, again, I haven't seen these, so I'm assuming that they interviewed Denis Villeneuve for one of these, but I wish there was more, like a behind-the-scenes, like a big featurette, but it's not like this isn't, this is just like a close to perfect release, honestly, with what you're given. I think you're given enough, special features wise goes. I'm fascinated so much about Denis Villeneuve, and I'm assuming that maybe they'll talk about shots in the visual design of Sicario right here, Stepping into Darkness. I'm assuming they go heavy into that there. But just because I love Roger Deakins, and Denis Villeneuve is one of my favorites, that's the only reason why I just wanted something more like that. But again, they could go into that. I just haven't even watched the special features yet. So guys, there you have it in terms of the purchase, in terms of what's included in the release. You can tell, excellent slipcover, the Blu-ray, the DVD, digital copy, love the cover art and everything. In terms of the movie itself, if you have not seen Sicario yet, I'm assuming many people who are movie buffs have seen it already. It is definitely one of the best, most intense movies of the year. There are some riveting sequences in this movie. The only thing that bugged me with the movie, and it wasn't even the movie's fault, it was mine. I watched this movie on a Saturday night, and I went to like the 9 o'clock showing. Like I went to a night showing, and I wasn't as alert as I wanted to be. So I don't think I enjoyed the movie as much as I would have, and that is why I really want to revisit this on Blu-ray and watch it again when I'm a lot more alert. It was in October. I was in the middle of working on a film, and I just was dying to go see it. I could not wait, and that's why I want to definitely revisit this at some point. But from what I remember of it, it looked incredible in terms of how it was shot, production design, and all that. The shots are gorgeous. Villeneuve is a master behind the camera, in my opinion. The guy knows what he's doing, and the performances were incredible. I would love an Emily Blunt nomination, even a Benicio, because they were both incredible, but it's probably not going to happen. I'd be very surprised if I see anything for Sicario, because it came out in October, and it's not being talked about, which is a shame. But this is truly one of the best movies of the year. So I would definitely recommend a purchase if you have not seen it. Special features wise and all that goes, this is an excellent release, and because this film is so good, that's why I recommend you go all the way and pick this up. But guys, if you have seen Sicario, let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments. As always, I'd love to hear what you guys think of movies. I love to get discussions going. Also, going to respond to a crap ton of comments that I have just been leaving undone. I'm sorry about that I've been very inactive in answering your comments. I'm going to get back on that before I go back to school. So in the next few days, I'm going to be answering a million comments I have. So sorry about that. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the Blu-ray release, if you picked it up. And where'd you pick it up? Get it cheap at Walmart, $19.96. Damn good deal for this excellent movie. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my Sicario review. Check out my review of The Walk, which will be up on my channel after I upload Sicario. Probably going to upload both back to back. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Catch you later.